Just in the corner.
Just in the corner.
Good evening, Pep. Gabriel Jesus almost had a very dynamic impact for you tonight when he came on. What are you expecting from him now in the remaining games of the season? And do you think that his development in these remaining games can have a big impact on your season next season?
Yes, we saw his first game against Tottenham, his impact in 8 minutes. We saw today, after 3 months out, in 5 minutes, create 2 chances. 1 goal, 4 centimeters is not goal. And the cross from Jesus was there, so he has his instinct. Next season will be there with us, so always I will have that things in my mind. What would have happened? You would have been able to have Gabriel Jesus all the season. We didn't buy another striker because we bought him, but he could not come before January. And January means September, October, November, December. January is almost 4 months and a half without him. And here his impact was it was instant. It was so great in a tough league like here, but just could play three weeks. And I don't know what happened with a lot of games. Him with Sergio, and especially in games here where the defense are so deep, how you attack with him there. So I will never know. So I would like to know what would have happened in many games when we miss these chances, because he has this instinct in the box. I don't know how. He's dynamic. He's aggressive. He transmits. He give us, for the second line, for the midfield players, just looking at how go to the press, how to attack to the box. His influence in the other teammates is huge, is amazing. And but now we are so happy that he's back, so he cannot play more minutes because he's just make 2 training sessions after 3 months. But he's physically strong, and I'm pretty sure it's going to help us. I'm pretty sure of that going to help us until the end of the season. But you cannot compete all the season in the big teams like Chelsea and Tottenham, Liverpool, and big teams. And in Europe, with all a squad, with the big players. And of course, Gabriel is a number 9 from Brazil. He's a guy everybody notices how good it is, how special it is. And hopefully next season, of course, with what we're going to try to get him better, that team is going to help us more.
Just there, please. Come to you a minute.
Pep, do you think this season might have been different in the Premier League title race or the Champions League or the FA Cup if Gabriel Jesus had stayed fit?
I don't know. I said to your colleague, I would like to know. Always I think what would have happened, but I don't have the answer. I couldn't imagine. I can imagine, but I don't know. Because the other guys make a lot, so Leroy in the last 2 or 3 months was outstanding what we have done, and except today, Sergio scored the last 10 games, 11 games in the Premier League, 1 goal a game, so his numbers are there, scored a lot of goals. So, but I would like to see him with another guy, help him to take a lot of pressure in that sense, and both, to be there in that position. So, but I will never know.
Pep, when you arrived in England, you made a big deal of sort of encouraging Raheem Sterling. I just wonder what you assess his season. Do we expect too much of our young English players, or do you think that he has room for improvement?
Of course he has room to improve. If he doesn't believe that, he will make a huge mistakes. I was manager from guys for 31, 32. We didn't believe he cannot do a lot of things we would like to do, and they were able to do. It's open-minded. They try to improve. Of course, he has a lot to improve.
How do you assess his season overall? How many would you?
It was more than good. He created a lot of chances, scored goals, assists, create penalties. Fair penalties, and so he was there. It was good.
Okay, last one.
Hi, Pep. How soon do you think it will be before Gabriel can start a game? Is there any chance of seeing him start a game on Sunday?
I don't know. I don't have to see now. We had a tough game in our final, in semi-final. Sorry, in Wembley against Arsenal. In extra time, we recovered quite well. So the last 2 days, the previous 2 days, the people was dead tired. Today, we show how good the mentally strong they are. But now we have just 2 days and a half with travel to Middlesbrough, so we have to analyze exactly what the people did, because of course now is we cannot miss. So if one miss a shot, we'll be out. We'll be out for the Champions League next season.
Okay, cheers, guys.
Thank you, guys.